In today's Anime Vanguards video, we'll be logging onto the best account in the game. Now, unfortunately, it's not my account, but not only does this account have over 5 different monarchs, it has some of the rarest units in the game. I'm trying to get on leaderboard, showcasing all of these units just to show you how broken they are alone and together, and see if we can really get onto leaderboard by the end of this video. But before today's video does start, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit over 100,000 subscribers before this year ends, and that can only be done by you guys, so please subscribe. It's been a goal and a dream of mine for a very long time, and whilst you're going down there to subscribe, you might as well subscribe for the Rex Unlock, because this guy literally pulled Monarch on summon, who's the Rex Unlock. So make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And also, join my Discord server down below if you want to be in future videos, because literally I do giveaways in there. You can be in account videos, the clip videos, and a bunch of different ones, and you can grab others. But enough of the yip yap, let's just get straight into the video. Alright, so the account I was talking about in the intro is not this account. Okay, pause. At this point in the video, I thought that I would not log on to the video that I talked about in the intro, but I actually do. But to not be rude to the guy that let me on this account, I still talk about this account, I still showcase the account, which is insane, and it is quite close to the account that I'm quote unquote saying it's one of the best accounts of the game. So yeah, we're gonna still show the account, and then we'll get straight into the quote unquote best account in the game. Also got one question before we, best like the new editing. I know it's okay, it's not that bad, I'm still learning the basics, but just let me know, are you guys liking the new editing, the improved editing and whatnot? And also, you pretty much won't be seeing it for the rest of this video, I can't lie, because I'm editing and recording this video at pretty much like 1 AM. So I just need to upload this video and like go sleep, I can't lie. So it's not going to be no crazy editing if I'm being completely honest. But for the future videos, you might see some better improved editing. So let me know how you guys are liking it in the comments, because usually I pretty much just don't edit my videos, which you'll pretty much see for the rest of this video. So we check out the units, we can already see a bunch of monarchs. So this guy has Monarch Rengoku with pretty good stats. We've got Z plus stat on the range, which is very nice. We've got Haruka with Marksman, which is her best trait, which is very nice. We've got Monarch Igris, very nice. That's what I like to see. Now, is your Monarch Tengen max ascended? Please tell me it's. Oh my, it's not. Okay, I'm not about to grind on your account, but we need to get that Monarch Tengen max ascended, bro. We need to lock in and get max ascended, you know what I'm saying? We've got Monarch Alucard. So this guy has 4 monarchs, and oh my, your Alucard stats are very good. All Z plus stats on your Monarch Alucard. Yeah, that looks amazing, man. I can't even lie to you. Okay, we've also got a bunch of Aethers. So we've got Aether on Vegeta, which is actually, I'd rather have Aether on Vegeta than Monarch, if in my opinion at least, because you really want to just place a bunch of them, break the shields or whatnot. So yeah, and then we've also got Aether Obito, which is quite nice, and we've also got Aethero Songjun Woo, which isn't too bad either. And we technically got Dead Eye chart in, which is pretty much an equivalent to Monarch, and you got max ascended, because the thing is with trying, Dead Eye is better on her than Monarch, so technically it's her best trait. But yeah, what I plan to do is try all the units, obviously, show you guys the stats, the damage, whatever, the DPS, and then try do an infinite run. But what I want to see, right, is like, do you have the units for you need to max ascend your Tengen, bro. It's actually like pet peeving me, I can't lie to you, because how have you not done that? So if we go here, we go to Tengen, yeah, you have the spare ones, but you don't even, yeah, I'm not gonna do this for you, just to, let me just check something. I want to see how much. So you guys probably wondering how much Robux has he spent. So first we'll check gems. He spent 300k gems on getting Alucard, which actually is pretty good. That's a lot of people have spent a lot more and don't even have him. And also one that spent 2.2 million and doesn't have Alucard, so 300k is actually quite good. So first I want to check how much Robux has Mr. Minx here spent on the game. Okay, so this account has spent like 300k Robux on the game, like around about there, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but not like too far apart, which I know that might sound crazy to a lot of people. Technically it is, but there is a lot of people that you'd be surprised by that spend a lot more. And to be fair, you've what you paid for, to be honest, because you've got literally 4 monarchs. Okay, so we are onto the quote unquote best account of the game now. You might find an account that's better than this, but this is practically the best account in the game in my opinion. I've seen another account with 5 monarchs before update 1, so it's pretty much the same thing. I've never seen an account with more than 5 monarchs. So we got 5 monarchs. I'm gonna show you which ones are. I know all matter, so makes it either better, as you can see right here. Now it is quite similar to the last count, but it's got a +1 monarch, being the Monarch Songjun, which will buff the Monarch Igris, and it's max ascended with pretty good stats, to be fair. Then we've got Monarch Rengoku here, almost sold it or something, with all good stats, which I'm already liking. So it's already got better stats than the last account, make it just a little bit better, you know what I'm saying. And also got Monarch Igris with all decent stats. I would have glazed those stats. I mean, the Alucard stats on the last count were crazy, so doesn't really match up, but still, at the end of this, Monarch is Monarch. Now, is your Tengen max ascended? Yes, it is. Very, very, very nice. So that's what I like to see. Alright, so what the plan is literally to do what I planned to do on the last count, which is go to Infinite, max upgrade all the units, see how much damage they're doing, and then try to get on leaderboard. So first, we need to check about, I think I already checked on the last account actually, so yeah, the leaderboard. Oh yeah, I need to equip the team first. I almost forgot to even equip the team in the first place. That's how much I'm yapping. But we're going to equip Sungju. We're not going to be able to equip Haruka Rin, unfortunately, because Sungju is just going to be better than Haruka Rin overall for this. We're going to go Infinite, check the leaderboard. Minimum requirement is 212, but if we could get anywhere close to that solo, it's insane. This account can 100% get onto leaderboard with a full team of people, but can he get there solo? If it can, that would be insane. But I've already tested it, so I'm not particularly sure. But what I do need to do is farm a little bit, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'll be back. Okay, so I literally have so much yen, there's no way I can't max out at least 3 units. So we've got all these placed down with, I guess their best placement, or somewhat to their best placement. I'll be a little bit off. So the first unit I want to max out is going to be Alucard, just because he is full AoE maxed out with an ability. So it's just going to make my life a lot easier. Now we can't buff his damage mostly because of the fact that we don't have Haruka Rin, but we can use the ability. We'll turn on auto, and as you can see, we're just shredding Doria right there. So full AoE with pretty large range, doing both bleed. We can check out his passive just to make it a bit easier. Doing 25% bleed of his actual damage, so let's say approximately like 8k damage. Just that's a rough estimate, not the actual math. On bleed, I don't know how long the bleed lasts and how much it procs or whatnot. And the enemies also take debuff. So what I like about this guy, he makes the enemies take a debuff, which makes them take 20% more damage. So all the enemies take 20% more damage when any of your units hit them. So they all just take 20% more damage. So it's pretty much going to be a meta unit for an extreme long time, or potentially for literally like 10 updates until a unit does the exact same thing. And the only way you're going to be able to obtain him is from pulling him on the banner. He might not be tradable according to what I've been hearing, because he's not an exclusive, and apparently only exclusives are going to be tradable. So if that is true, then you are kind of cooked, I can't lie, if you have not pulled him, because he's insanely meta and will stay like that. Even if he's not number 1 DPS, he's going to be support, like number 1 support of all time, and he's also going to do damage like with it. So it's just insanely broken overall. Alright, so the next 2 units I want to max out is going to be Rengoku and Tengen, because I only see Rengoku's new AoE cone. But first, we're going to max out Tengen right here, and he's doing 61k damage, which is insane. 61k damage, full AoE, pretty large range, multi-hit, and he's doing these passes right here. I can't be bothered to yap it and read it all out. If you want to pause it. If you want to check it out, it's on the screen right now. But yeah, very, very OP, and Tengen, so not even hard to get, to be fair. Like, to actually obtain him and evo him is really not that bad. So even if you don't have Monarch on him, he's still one of the best top 3 units in the game, in my opinion. But the next unit we're going to max out is going to be Rengoku. Now I want to see what his new AoE cone is looking like, because with he's got like a little buff, and wow, okay, I can see what the buff there's talking about, because the AoE cone is a lot larger now. Now what I want you guys to keep in mind is his damage actually, his burn just does double his damage. But in my opinion, I would still take Rengoku. No, I'll still take Tengen over Rengoku, because what you gotta keep in mind is Tengen is cheaper to get full AoE, whereas Rengoku, which we'll replace in a minute after I max all the other units, it takes like longer to get to that upgrade. So we'll actually do it now, just because, well, Rengoku's only 1 placement, but to actually get like a decent sized AoE cone, it actually doesn't take like 2 seconds. So if we check his placement real quick, that'll be fine. If we upgrade him, as you can see, his right now is Duke. That is okay actually. I think they buffed this, which is okay, but realistically we have to get all the way up to like here for that large AoE cone. But by then, not only would Tengen be doing similar damage before like the upgrade before that, he wouldn't have unlocked this thing which buffs his damage tremendously. So Tengen would technically be doing overall more damage and more use, because it'd be full AoE with multi-hit, whereas Rengoku would not have this passive. So overall, in my opinion, Rengoku is going to be worse than Tengen, but technically infinites, maybe they're like equal, I guess. But I would still rather take Tengen over Rengoku in my opinion, but that's just me. And you know what, I'm kind of curious to what you guys think, so put the timestamp to this part in the video, or just like type something that indicates that you prefer Tengen over Rengoku or Rengoku over Tengen after the buff, because Rengoku obviously does like double his damage with the burn and whatnot, which is very nice, and his AoE con is buffed, so he is a lot better of a unit with a quite large AoE con, because before he was like half the size, which was ridiculous for a unit that was exclusive. But yeah, next one we're going to upgrade is going to be Igris. Now Igris is going to get buffed by the Seongjin Woo, which is very nice. And what makes it even better is that Seongjin Woo not only has the Arise ability, which buffs Igris, it is shadows, and he has Seongjin with the Monarchs. So this is like the perfect 5 Monarchs you want to have in the game. These are literally the top 5 DPS damage units in the game. And technically Alucard's also a support, which makes it even better. So it's like, this is like the team. This is like the best units in the team. You can't really get better than this, I can't lie. Like, you could have just have extra Monarchs on the account, but if you just look at the team, it's pretty much the best looking team you can really get. Now Igris after the nerf still does pretty good damage. He is a little bit overhead because technically he does do a little bit more damage than Tengen, but it's at the same time, it's like Tengen does have more range, he's cheaper to get to full AoE, so overall Tengen is better than Igris. But for infinites, I would maybe take Igris over him, just because you're always going to bring Seongjin Woo with him, and plus this guy's got Seongjin Woo Monarch. So we're going to save up a little bit of yen, and you're probably wondering, why did I place Seongjin Woo this far out? Well, if you don't know, get to know. Seongjin Woo's range is diabolical, and we need to farm some takedowns on Seongjin Woo actually, so hopefully he can spawn kill, so we can use these shadows. But yeah, I'll be back once I get a little bit more yen, so I can actually max out Seongjin Woo, because I've just like shredded all my yen, I can't lie. Okay, so right now I'm on wave 43 and they're pretty much getting spawn killed, and I haven't even maxed out the Seongjin Woo, which will make my life a little bit easier. So that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. 50k damage maxed out. Keep in mind, it can get a lot more damage, but it's been getting pretty much no takedowns, because as you can see, it gains damage per takedown up to 40%, and it pretty much just stays there permanently. And not only that, we can also buff Igris' damage using Seongjin Woo. So if you just automatically use a rise every time, right now it might not do enough summons, just because Seongjin Woo's pretty much got like no kills, but it's just going to slowly progress over time. We can see Alucard's damage has increased a little bit over time, and then obviously Tengen doesn't have a passive that does that, but pretty much Igris' damage slowly increased a little bit, same with Seongjin Woo and same with Alucard a little bit, but I don't think Alucard will increase a little that much. So yeah, right now we're spawn killing them, so there's nothing really for me to record. I could sit here yap for like 30 minutes and just show you me spawn killing them, but let's be like completely honest, you don't care. Okay, so we're gonna come back when we're struggling maybe, or we get to like an extremely high wave or whatnot. But right now it's wave 44 and I'm spawn killing them, which is insane. So this account is insane. I mean, we literally got 5 Monarchs, so if we're not spawn killing them at wave 45, it would be a little bit concerning, to be fair. As you can see, we've got the double summon combo, we've got the Arise Seongjin Woo summons, and then you can see flipping what's his name, Alucard summons also pulling up. So they're literally stepping out and they're getting killed, which is insane. So I'm quite curious to see if we could get to wave 100, because last time I was on a different account that had like 3 Monarchs and we couldn't get to like wave 100. Like, it was really close, and I messed up and I sold a little bit. So hopefully this time, inshallah, you know, should we get to wave 100, and I want to see that wave 100 boss get smoked. So yeah, I'll probably be back around then, or a little bit before then, when we actually start to struggle, or they get like a lot of health. Okay, so I'm not particularly sure if this is the wave 100 boss or wave 101 boss, but it doesn't really matter. I have to disable the enemy tags just so that I don't lag. But as you can see right here, we're literally on wave 100, and I will say that we're chilling because the boss is getting a little bit far. That's mostly because it is Frieza, which is quite the annoying planet Namek boss, purely because it respawns like as a shield. So it's kind of like a respawn, and it respawns with a bunch of health, but we should hopefully be able to kill it. It actually might get past, you know. No, we can't die wave 100, no way, because as you can see, these enemies, they're basically going nowhere. I mean, if we had a teammate, we'd get a lot further, but there's no way release our wave 100. But replace these guys would be that would be bad, I can't lie, to have to replace these guys. I mean, we could replace Rengoku potentially. I think we could get away with replacing Rengoku maybe, plus he'll do the damage to the boss, which is quite nice. Alucard has used his ability, so should get a little bit of summons ongoing. Yeah, this is a little bit worrying, because we can definitely get past the wave and probably the next boss, but I don't want Frieza out here with his 1 million health left just holding us back. But hopefully, you know, Rengoku Donut man over here should, yeah, he's shredding. Look at that. Look at that damage right there about Rengoku. I'm telling you, Rengoku's damage goes crazy, but people are not really deep in it. Like his AoE cone might not be full AoE, but yeah, look at that damage. He's really shredding Frieza. Yeah, we should be fine, to be honest. 5 Monarchs is just overkill. I mean, look, if we check the health on these enemies, if we turn on the enemy tags, as you can see, they're all just getting shredded, man. Look at them. They're not even getting that far. They need to be getting it here, like around here, before we start actually worrying about them. So we could low-key get to wave, like, I can see us get to wave like 120 or something similar to that. But after that, I think that'd be a little bit too difficult, or by then it'll be too difficult. But yeah, I think right now we should be alright. And plus we've got such an excess amount of yen, so we don't even have to worry about that. We could have potentially even gotten away with equipping no farm. I don't know though. That's kind of a stretch to equip no farms. But yeah, wave 100 boss, that'll work. Last time I tried this, if you watched my other video. Okay, so I think this is the boss that cooks us. I can't even lie to you. Wow, wave 132, which genuinely isn't that bad for a solo. I feel like we should be getting to wave 150. That was a little bit like my prediction, like my goal. But the thing is, with this Frieza boss, it's really annoying. Although the bosses, as you can see, we was just chilling, like, but then this boss is what annoys me the most, because you will defeat it right here and spawn back with more health. It's always gonna do it right now. No, not yet, but it will do it soon, because we should be able to defeat the boss. Oh wait, what? Is this not the one that transforms? Wait, what? No, I genuinely thought this is the one that transforms. I guess we're chilling. But let's do a little damage update. So we've got Sung Jin Woo doing 83k damage. We've got Igris doing 84k damage. We've got Tenga doing his regular damage. Alucard doing his 44k damage. We've got Rengoku doing his standard damage, which is going crazy. As you can see, if we check the enemies right now, oh, all this stuff's been reset, but that's not what we're looking for. Disable enemy tags. They're pretty much still getting shredded. Like, it's just the bosses that I'm kind of worried about. My goal was 150 solo is actually quite nice, to be fair. So that's what I'm going for. Okay, I can't lie, yeah, I'm starting to lag a little bit, nothing too crazy, but I think this is where we get to. But like I said, my goal was to get to wave 150, and I think there is potential for that to happen. But I'm gonna have to replace all of these. But if I do that, then we're gonna lose out on a lot of damage, like Sung Jin Woo's damage that's been getting over time. We won't really lose out on Tengen's damage. We'll lose out on a little bit Alucard's damage too. So we should, realistically, we might need to sell Tengen. I think we can replace Tengen and Rengoku. I think that's the strat. But we are kind of cooked because I forgot his name from Dragon Ball Z, but he has too much health. Look, I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was a little kid, yeah. So don't expect me to remember this Ginyu Force member's name. Okay, like relax. But I'll be back to keep you guys updated, because I'm not about to sit here yapping for like about 7 minutes whilst their health barely goes down. I can't lie to you. You're not trying to watch that, but I'm just trying to keep you guys updated. But like I said, my goal is wave 150, so we just need to make that possible so that we can achieve the goal. Okay, I didn't record it, but Jace, I think that's what her name was back in Dragon Ball Z, was literally right here, just about. I clutched it. I've been reselling replays at wave 151. Now there is a chance I could potentially kill Ginyu. I feel like I've not placed one of my units yet, Igris, but it's gonna be very, very tough. And even after that, we're not gonna get too far. But keep in mind, this is all a solo run. People normally run with 4 people to get into leaderboard, and we're pretty much way more than halfway there. And we're doing it solo, which is insane. So with people, this account guaranteed can get leaderboard. If there was guilds, this guy would be getting damage for his guild, but it's not guilds just yet. I'm pretty sure guilds will confirm. I don't know actually. They might not have been, but they probably will release guilds. When they will do it though, I got no clue. Okay, I'm not a dev. I'm saying it for the sake of saying it. But hopefully we don't die to these flipping NPCs though, because if we do that, that's kind of annoying. If I enable enemy tags, I'm gonna lag too badly though. I don't know, but we made it to wave 150, so I can't complain. And shout out for Midnight to lend me an account. But let's just see how far we get. 1.5 hours worth of infinite, and we only got 800 gems, which is horrible. So yeah, don't do your infinite for as long as you possibly can, because as you see, at some point it doesn't become worth it. But I would say we actually did pretty solid on this account. This is still a little bit more glazing. It's crazy. 5 Monarchs. Let me know if you guys know a better account. there might be like that one person with like 6 or extra monarchs, but realistically these are the 5 best units in the game that have monarchs, so can't really complain. And we've got Hurricane and whatnot with their best traits. Like we got the marksman, we got the we got the fortune, and we got the fortune. So pretty much we've got everything that you'd want. So hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Shout out to Minat for letting me on his account for this video and letting me be on it for like 2 hours because of that very long infinite. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get 100k better than this year. Join my Discord to be in future videos, giveaways and whatnot. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.